Local news teams taking action for you. KIMA KEPR Action News starts now.
Coming up this morning on Action News, a Grandview woman is headed to jail after pleading guilty to vehicular homicide charges. Officials say she was drunk when she crashed her car, killing her passenger. We'll fill you in. Plus, it's that time of year again, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and law enforcement agencies in Yakima are using their uniforms as part of the awareness campaign, sewing on a pink patch. And you can pick one up for yourself. We'll share how. And a local restaurant is hosting a fundraiser to support a dog shelter. The shelter is at risk of having to move, so officials hope to raise enough money to stay where they are. We'll talk about the effort that happens tonight. That story and more coming up as you start your day with us right here on Action News. Good Thursday morning, everybody. I'm Dave Furtado.
And I'm meteorologist Jefferson Donovan.
And Jefferson, in the world of weather yesterday, not too shabby, sunny skies, nice calm temperature, not a whole lot of wind to write home about. So as we work our way out through the day today, this is the start of the cooling trend, correct?
Well, yesterday was the start of the cooling trend. Yesterday was much cooler than the days prior. Today is going to be cooler than yesterday. Today is going to be one of the coolest days of the week. Depending on where you live, either today or tomorrow will be the coolest days. But I use that term cool because, well, it's cooler than what we have been seeing recently, but we are still very near average, only falling a degree or two short of what would be considered average. Although if you went back just a couple of days, we were into the 80s, so it will feel rather cool out there. In Yakima this morning, it's a pretty calm morning, but a rather chilly morning. We're sitting at 40 degrees right now with a fairly light wind. Here's a look at your weather headlines today and going forward. We will see below average high temperatures for the first time in quite a while today. We will stay cool tomorrow, and there will be more clouds in the sky on Friday as well. Look for mostly cloudy skies as we do wrap up the week, but we get right back to the sunshine for the weekend with warmer temperatures. I'll dive deeper into all three of these weather headlines coming up.
Thanks, Jefferson. We begin this morning in Yakima County. A Grandview woman is headed to prison for causing a deadly crash. Sarah Barron was sentenced to 4 years and 8 months after pleading guilty to vehicular homicide charges. On August 4th, 2022, she was driving in the 1900 block of Schuster Road just before 1 in the morning when she lost control of her vehicle and it rolled. Hector Ortiz was a passenger in her car. He was ejected at the scene and died. Barron admitted to Yakima County Sheriff's deputies that she had been drinking. A blood alcohol test confirmed that she was over the legal limit. And we now know what started the warehouse fire in Zilla Monday night. Investigators from Yakima County Fire District 5 say the fire was caused by spontaneous combustion in baled hops that were inside a cold room. They say the owner of the cold storage warehouse was able to remove ammonia gas that was inside the building before it reached the fire, or the fire reached it, rather. The fire did cause an estimated $6.8 million in damage. Law enforcement agencies across the valley are using and selling patches lined with the color pink to raise awareness during Breast Cancer Awareness Month. KIMA's John Franklin learned why it's important to the Yakima County Sheriff's Department.
A few years ago, a county employee's sister was diagnosed with breast cancer, and he created an interesting way to raise money.
That he would grow out his beard, dye it pink, and then if his goal was met, he would shave off the beard, and all the money would go to a memorial hospital.
When the sheriff's office caught wind of this, they decided to develop their own fundraiser for the same cause.
We decided to make pink patches and sell them as solidarity to help reach his goal.
The department actually got the idea from the Pasco Police Department, who do a similar campaign. All of the profits help those who need help paying their medical bills.
And so we still sell them for $10 each, and any money raised will go to Memorial Foundation for mammographies, biopsies, or any other unintended expenses that people can't pay.
They hope to raise enough money to be able to help people who need it.
We expect to raise at least $500. I think when we first started the first year, we made about $1,100.
Reporting in Yakima for Action News, I'm John Franklin.
KIMA's John Franklin, thank you. And if you would like one of those patches, you can purchase it at the Sheriff's Office on 1st Street. The details will be up on our website. Costa Vida is hosting a fundraiser in support of the Pitbull Pen later today that everyone can take part in. The Pitbull Pen is a local rescue, rehabilitation, and adoption center for pit bulls and other large breeds. They're trying to raise enough money to stay in their current location in Benton City. Right now, they're not able to take in any more dogs and are trying to find fosters and forever homes for their dogs. they currently have, with the looming uncertainty of whether they'll be able to stay open due to leasing issues with the landowner. Because of this, all Costa Vida locations across Washington will be donating 20% of sales today from 4 to 9 p.m. directly to the pit bull pen to help them stay open.
It's going to destroy us if we lose our facility and all the money we put into it, all our time putting into this property, and the dogs that live here will be homeless, and it's not a good thing.
This is an integral thing in keeping these dogs safe, keeping them out, you know what I mean, taking them in and rehoming them and everything, and it's sad that could go away and what that could do to impact the community if it goes away. It's kind of a big deal. So just trying to jump in there and help out wherever we can.
Again, the fundraiser is happening at all locations today from 4 to 9 p.m. Just mention the Pit Bull Pen or show the flyer while checking out. The Pit Bull Pen has other fundraiser events coming up as well. You can find information on those up on our website, KEPRTV.com. New Union Gap Library and Community Center is officially open. They held a ribbon-cutting ceremony yesterday in front of the new building that cost around $3.7 million to build. When the speeches were over and the doors opened, people flooded the entrance to see their new library and community center for the first time. When looking at the building from the front, the left side contains the library with all the books, and the right side is a community center.
Our vision for this building is to house the Yakima Valley Libraries and their various programs, provide a new space for our senior nutrition program that's run by People for People, and to use the community center for city-hosted events or uses that benefit the general public.
As of right now, the hours for the library are yet to be confirmed. And with that, let's jump right over to meteorologist Jefferson Donovan. Jefferson, we're definitely starting to see that autumn trend kind of roll through with the temperatures cooling down into the 60s.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot chillier this morning than it was this time yesterday.
It is a lot cooler of a morning, and this afternoon we are going to be a lot cooler than any days we have seen prior. Now, yesterday we did see highs only into the low to mid 70s. Today we're only going to see highs into the mid to upper 60s. And if you recall, it was just back on Tuesday where we did see highs all the way into the 80s. So today is definitely going to feel cooler out there, but these high temperatures only a few degrees short of average. I've already mentioned it, mid to upper 60s around the forecast area with a mixture of clouds and sunshine. We'll see a similar scenario tomorrow before plenty of sunshine returns for the weekend. We'll talk about the temperature trend through the weekend coming up.
Thanks, Jefferson. The time now is 5:08. Coming up on Keeper KIMA this morning, we talked the budget for the city of Yakima. City Council started talking about it Tuesday, and part of the focus has been on the public defender's shortage. One council member saying it's financially unsustainable. We'll dive in after the break. And Hurricane Milton made landfall late last night, continuing into the morning. Strong winds, torrential rains, and tornadoes. Some officials even indicating fatalities. We'll also catch up with Washingtonians in North Carolina as part of the relief effort with the American Red Cross following Hurricane Helene. Stay with us.